Hey, here we go. So, we're going to talk about our first little bit of a lesson here on combining like terms. So, you did some combining like terms last year in the beginning of the year. This is going to be a little bit more complicated, obviously, because you're more experienced now. I wish we could make this a little bit more exciting, but there really isn't a whole lot I can do. So, with this first part of reviewing algebra stuff, we'll do what we can, but it's probably not going to be too exciting. So, start off here with some simplifying. What we're going to say, simplifying some algebraic expressions. Okay, so first of all, key idea here, combine like terms. Yes, that's what we want, combine like terms. That's kind of the key thing. So what is a like term? So that's important. So when you have any type of a variable and a number, like a 3x and a 7x, those are like terms because they are the same. If we have a 3x and a 7x squared, those are unlike. The exponent, the power, is not the same. So those are unlike terms. We cannot combine them. They have to be the same thing. 3 oranges, 7 oranges, 10 oranges, right? That's how it all works. You just got to connect it to something. This is an orange squared, so that doesn't work out. So let's do some examples, right? So basically, you're going to be asked to simplify. This is about as algebraic as it gets, boys and girls. All right, here we go. So here's what it's going to look like. So let's go with a 4x squared plus a 8x minus a 9. And we're going to add to that. And we're separating these algebraic expressions in parentheses just so that's easy for us to deal with. All right, so it's going to look like this. So we want to combine our like terms. What are our like terms? This is a 4x squared. This is a 3x squared. This is a plus. So we're going to combine those. There we go. All right, that's all we got to do with that one. Now let's see what else we got here. I got an 8x. I got a negative 12x. We're going to combine those. So 8 minus 12 gives me a negative 4x. Let's see what we got next here. I got this and this, and I'm going to combine those. Negative 9 plus 1, negative 8. I meant those to be different colors, but they didn't turn out to be that way. So I'm going to make this a little thicker. There we go. All right, so there is our first one, all right? Combining like terms, that's simplify. That's all we're doing there. We cannot take x squared and x and add it, and we can't add 8 in a number or a variable. Cannot do that. Not a good idea. Negative 4x squared minus 10x plus 7 minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. All right, so what happens on this one? Not a whole lot different. It's just that it has a minus in there. So when we combine the like terms, we have to remember that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I have a negative 4 here and a 2x squared here. Okay, 4x squared, 2x squared. I got to combine those. But I am subtracting. So it's like this, negative 4x squared minus 2x squared. All right, you're combining those. They're like terms, but you got to subtract it. So this would be a negative 6x squared. All right, let's do the same thing with this guy. Negative 10x, negative 5x. We're combining. Okay, but this is a minus here. So it looks like this. I don't know what I'm doing here. What am I doing? Negative. Oh, that was the answer. My bad. There it is. 6x squared negative. All right. So Let's stick back to purples. Here we go. Negative 10x minus negative 5x. Okay, this is a minus, so you treat it as a negative. Minus a negative. Whoop, whoop. Got to change to positives, okay? So that's going to be a negative 5. Right, negative 10 plus 5. You should know what that is. The last one. Do an orange. 7 minus 1. 6. Now I'm going to throw this whole thing together and get an answer. Negative 6x squared minus 5x plus 6. Okay, mathematically correct. It would be to write this in what we call a decreasing order, because this is a squared. It's highest first. 1 power on that, it's second. This one doesn't have any variables, so it's at the end. So you usually always want to write the highest power first, okay? We're cruising. All right, let's try some more here. Let's get it a little bit harder, though. How about that? 3x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4. Put that like that, and then I'm going to go plus 2x squared minus 5x plus 8. All right, so looking for those like terms. Here's my first one, 3x cubed. I don't have any x cubes over on this side. Okay, so there's nothing to combine there with it. So then I just bring it down. 3x cubed. Done. Next one. Go with pink. I got negative 5x squared there. I got 2x squared there. All right, negative, I'm adding them. Negative 5 plus 2 gives me a negative 3x squared. All right, I'm combining those. All right, let's go to the next one. Here I have a 4. I'm going to put this in yellow. Okay, there's a 4. All right, I have an 8. But I'm a smart student, so I know that this guy has got to be my next one. Because remember, we're writing in what we call a decreasing order. So the 5x has to go next. And it's a negative 5x because that's a negative and that's a plus. Finally, I get to this last dude. 4 and 8. So plus, so I'm just going to add that. I get a 12, and there's my answer. All right. Looks like that. I can't combine any other terms because x squared and x cubed and x are all different. They're not the same. Okay? Tangerines, lemons, apples, whatever you want to think of it, they're not the same. Kidokers. Oh man, it's going to get harder. Here we go. Let's give this one a whirl. I'm even going to put a minus in here. What the heck? Okay, here we go. Like terms. Okay, so now I have not just x's, but I have y's to worry about. And so as I go through this, I see I have a x squared y and an x squared y squared. The highest power should come first. So this has 2 and 2 for our powers. That's the one I'm going to write first. I've got this negative 6, but we are subtracting. So that is 3 minus negative 6. That becomes a plus. So I have 3 plus 6 gives me 9x squared y squared. All right, cool. We're getting, oh man, this is so exciting. All right, and then I got 3x squared y and 1x squared y, but we're subtracting that, right? 3x squared minus 1x squared. Okay, so that's going to be 3 minus 1 gives me 2 plus 2x squared y's. There's our combined like terms. At the end here, I got a negative 2 there, and I have a 3 there. So negative 2 minus 3 gives me a negative 5. Again, I'm hoping that you're able to do those integer operations in your head. It should become pretty easy. All right. Those are your like terms. You just got to distinguish things out, but look for that highest power first. All right, we really want you to do it that way. Last one. What if we have something like this? All right. Well, to simplify this one, we would go ahead and distribute that. Okay. I know you know how to distribute because you did it last year and you were very good at it. So we're going to distribute that in there. So 3 and 2 is going to give you -6. I have x here and 2x's here, sort of in a way we can think of it, because this is an x to the second power. I'm multiplying those. We're not combining them. It's different. If we were combining them, we'd be done because we can't. But we're multiplying those, so it's a little different situation. So we get a -6x to the third, right? We're going to go here, multiply this one, -3x. There's my answer. Because can I combine those? Absolutely not. All right, make sure we got that. Phew. Let's see. Anything else? I think we're good the rest of the way. All right, so that's how we're going to combine algebraic expressions. Start off with that. And then let's see. So this is, so then the next, let's see. I'll see you guys at the next Zoom session. And we'll probably actually cover 2 things during that time. All right, because we're going to just kind of cruise through some of this stuff. All right. See you later. Bye-bye. Have a great day.